Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be doing the MATLAB activity 3 for class 7th, medians and centroid of a triangle. The aim of the activity is to show that the medians of the triangle are concurrent and also to find out the point of concurrence of the medians. The pre-acquired knowledge, the concept of midpoint of the line segment and the meaning of concurrence. So I hope you all know the meaning of concurrence, that when I say that the medians of a triangle are concurrent means that they are intersecting at the same point, all three of them. The material required: origami sheets, pencil, eraser, ruler, sketch pen and scissors. Let us see the procedure of the activity. First of all, I'll be drawing two identical triangles on colored sheets. I'll take the first triangle and paste it as shown and label its vertices as A, B and C. This becomes figure 1. So let us do that. I take the triangle, I make a triangle on a colored sheet and I just paste it and I have labeled the vertices as A, B and C. So this becomes a figure 1. Next, what is the next step? I take the second triangle now and I need to locate the midpoints of the sides of the second triangle by paper folding. Then I will label the midpoints as D, E and F. So D, E and F are the midpoints labeled. Now let me tell you, how did I find out these midpoints D, E, F by the paper folding? Let me explain the procedure to you. So what I do is, I took the second triangle and I fold it along the middle of this BC such that the vertex B falls on the vertex C. So this vertex has to come to vertex C. So what I do is, I take this triangle and I just take the middle of the side BC and I fold it such that this is completely touching the vertex B falls on the vertex C. I'll just show it to you again. So this was the triangle ABC. So I just consider the side BC and from the middle of BC, I take this corner of the triangle. I just take it from here and I just move it and I fold it such that this B and C coincide, right? Wherever the crease formed, so this is the crease that may be formed. So wherever this crease will be intersecting the line segment BC, that will be the point D. So D. So you can see this will be point D. Let me just mark it point D over here. So this is the point D. I have got the first midpoint of the sides BC. Okay. Exactly same way I'll be finding out the midpoint of AC and of AB also. So for that, what will I do? So repeat the same with the side AC. Now vertex C will be made to coincide with A, and with AB also I'll do the same thing. The vertex A will be made to coincide with B. So wherever the crease is being formed with AC as the base, I'll be marking that as a midpoint E, and here I'll be marking the midpoint as point F. So I have got D, E, F as the three midpoints. After finding out the midpoints, what is the next step? I'll join the midpoints found to the respective opposite sides. So what I'll do is, I will join, first of all, D to A. D will be joined to A. So let us do that. Next, I will join. Can you tell me what are we going to do? Yes, we'll be joining E to B. Then let's do that. Then we'll be joining F to C. So again, when we do that, so these are the two. Can you see that they all are meeting at one point? So this point is called, this point will be called the centroid of the triangle. Okay. So this becomes the figure 2. Let me show you the procedure and the pasting work once again. This is the procedure written care properly. The first step, to draw the two triangles, then take the first one and label its vertices. That was figure 1. Then locate the midpoints of the sides of the second triangle and label it as DEF, and then join the midpoints to the respective opposite vertex. So this became the figure 2. So for the pasting, we'll have two things. This is the first figure, the triangle drawn with the vertices labeled, and this is the second figure, the triangle drawn. Then after that, its vertices marked as A, B, C, the midpoints marked as D, E, and F, all the midpoints joined to the respective opposite vertices, and the centroid marked as point G. So after that, let us come to the observations and the conclusion now. We observe that the three line segments joining the vertex to the midpoint of the respective opposite side meet at a point. You can see that these three sides, these three line segments that were joining the midpoint to the opposite sides, they're meeting at one point. These line segments are called the medians. So new word introduced, medians, and the point of concurrence of the medians is called the centroid. So G is the point of intersection of the medians and G will be called the centroid. Okay. Let me show it to you that is it true only for this kind of a triangle or for the other triangles also. I'll be using a GeoGebra applet and show it to you. So this looks to be as an acute angle triangle, the triangle which we had earlier. If I just extend this, you can see this angle A is increasing. And if I make an A to be an obtuse angle, then this ABC become an obtuse angle triangle. In this case also, this centroid is lying inside the triangle. If I make it into a right angle triangle, let me do that. So this is again an obtuse angle triangle. If I make it just like this becomes a right angle triangle. Then also centroid is lying in the middle. If I make it into an acute angle triangle, then also it lies in the middle of the triangle. So any type of triangle I take, the centroid will always lie inside the triangle. So what is the conclusion that we make from this activity? The conclusion is that the medians of the triangle are concurrent and the point of concurrence of the median lies inside the triangle in all types of triangles. So I hope this is clear to you. Kindly do the activity properly in your lab files, and in case there any problem, you may again watch the video. Thank you so much.